Alright.
I'm surprised they called Super Castlevania hard too.
Maybe if they were babies. I like the consistency. I like how they don't rely on, you know, Simon's fame or Richter's fame in the mainline games. Like it's all separate stuff. Yeah, it's never more than it needs to be.
You know, they have coins like in Mario too.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I like this game.
Just
Mario,
like
my old friend. You know what? The funny thing is that kind of makes sense because Christopher is the first line of Belmont, so he is kind of like the Mario of this game.
Yeah, I figured that would happen. Again, the Looney Tunes science through.
I was editing our Symphony of the Night playthrough.
Yeah, just don't mind me.
You know, some of us
Just look at the camera.
were a little shocked. Those things that we saw. First,
I can't
first
believe
in.
they think Alucard's cool. I'll say it. You know, Alucard's a nerd in Luther Baby. I think old Alucard was cooler.
Love how you said, I'm gonna speak my truth. Stand back, everyone.
I'm not afraid. More people need to do instead of like
Yes.
the pretty boy. Oh, I'm actually a half monster, but I won't show it. Hold on, there might be a secret up here.
Okay. Oh no, keep going, keep going. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, it's the same thing.
No, I believe.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know, it's okay. There's a secret. Maybe not. It's just a lost cause. It's fine. Maybe. Why is there two of them? Oh, jeez. Alright.
That's the whole point of Castlevania, is that like, if you, as long as the last name is Belmont, you can do anything you want.
And you know people are starved for Castlevania content, they eat it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you seen Twitter videos? Random people follow me just because I have the word Castlevania in my tweets.
I'll be real, this boss is simple enough, but this is not fun. Like, oh, please. And I've had enough of please. I think Castlevania bosses are at its best when it's like just big enemies instead of like multiple small ones. Like at least throw in Frankenstein.
What are your thoughts on Castlevania as a whole, as a series?
I think it's really cool. I think, like, I love the, like, you know, their take on classic monsters. Like, you know, obviously I just mentioned Frankenstein, but like, you know, their use of, like, bats and stuff. I don't know, I just think it's really cool.
Opinions on Dracula? And
I
if so,
think he's better off as a funny monster guy. Like, I think, like, the fact that he has a wife, that's fine, right? But, like, if they're really driving it home, I wish they didn't. Like, the wife tidbit is better left off as a little, you know, a tidbit. Like, oh yeah, by the way, it's his wife.
Hey.
Yeah. I wonder how many stages there are. I guess I'll find out. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, hold on!
Oh.
Did I just get bamboozled? Oh, wait! Oh, that's smart. Alright, now I see. And then you walk back. I don't think I'm gonna make it, though. No, because that thing is... Oh, I'm supposed to win! Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense. Bro, this is just like Mario. Oh, okay. I didn't grow up with... I grew up with the Advance instead of the Game Boy. But, like, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, I played Kirby on the Game Boy. You saw it right now when I figured out I could just whip the things. That thing's gonna hit me.
I'm gonna go Do you hear her?
What happened?
Prof, when do you think we get to see Curbs?
Oh, that's a good question. You
He's
might
gotta
see
make
him
an
in
appearance
Symphony of the
somewhere.
Night. Don't do this to me now. Hold on. Share play. Give me like 5 minutes. I think we might see him in Symphony of the Night. That is where he and Alucard are most prominent.
Play the game, and you stop in that little saving coffin, and then he's like,
It's just
hey bro,
Curve.
don't mind me just getting a soda.
Curve just ends up eating like his secret meat stash that he restocked again.
I'll never forget when he was like, Herb was like, terrible news, we're not brothers anymore. I've been like taken off. I'm so sad. And he's like, I'm so sorry, Pink One. Anyway, it comes back. With, like,
I was on vacation. The audacity.
Herb's in his midlife crisis. Alucard, that's crazy. Dude, look what I got.
He didn't even get anything for curves. Tells me I'm... So it's fine, I can make it.
You have to get breakfast anyways. This is how I know you're hooked into the Castlevania series, because you say this every time. I'm like, hey, you should go get breakfast. Oh, after this boss. Hey, you should go get breakfast. Oh, I gotta find a good spot to save. You should go get breakfast. Gotta find a good spot now.
You know? Alright, I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Castlevania, The Adventure, 1989. Now you're in the misty midst of Dracula's less than welcoming lair. There's no place to hide, no place to run. The only direction you can go is dead ahead, into the darkness that is Castlevania. With a taste for sweet revenge on the tips of his fangs, the bloodthirsty Prince of Darkness hungers for a succulent delicacy, and your drill is definitely on his menu. But before you reach his host of horrors, you must risk your neck against multitudes of unearthly evils that lurk around every corner. All told, there are 4 levels of dark dungeons, torture chambers, and vampire crypts. At the dead end of each, you'll find a primary evil who's waiting to terrorize you. Before proceeding to the next level, you must crush and demoralize, not that it has a lot of morals to speak of, this beast. At the end of the 4th level, you'll enter the dead of night, where you'll come toe-to-toe, eyeball to eyeball, with everyone's favorite bloodsucker, Count Dracula. And it is here that you'll either vanquish his
I thumbs up.
Sorry.
Gotta love that classic Castlevania fade out.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'll talk about it after I'm done reading.
Okay.
Where was I?
Count Dracula. But it's not there
And
yet.
it's here.
Yes, you'll vanquish his midnight.
Yeah, it's here that you'll either vanquish his midnight powers forever, or be initiated into his vampire corpse. Your sole means of protections are your Mystic Whip and Mindful Lips, which will lead you through Dracula's menacing maze. Along the way, be sure to light the candles with the tip of your whip. It's a surefire way to unleash life-sustaining items such as hearts, crystals, and crosses of gold. That's so 90s! Oh wait, it's not done. You'll begin your quest with 3 lives to spare. At 10,000 points, you'll receive a bonus life. For every 20,000 points thereafter, you'll be granted another reincarnation. That's a sick way to stay alive.
Yeah! No, I love that. See, Probe, everything in this game makes sense. I love it.
That's so sick. That's so funny. Oh!
What were you gonna comment on before, like,
They write how I write. Like how I would write. It's so funny.
Oh my god. When they said dead 3 times over and you laughed those same 3 times, I was like, Prof is having a field day on this one.
They know what I like. Maybe that's why I like Castlevania. It's so cheesy.
Not many series I love, but Castlevania definitely starting to go up there. Amongst my good friends, Animal Crossing and Super Princess Peach. Amongst my good friends, Animal Crossing and Super Princess Peach. The girlies and then Castlevania. Imagine Simon
Dracula's part of the girlies.
I was gonna say, imagine like Dracula and Simon going on your Animal Crossing island. You meet them as little villagers.
Oh, I wish. You know how like in New Leaf you can have like custom villagers depending on the amiibos? I wish that was in New Horizons.
Me too. It would be so cute. You know what? Smash came out at the wrong time. Should have come out earlier.
I said we could have had a bad villager
Oh.
if like if it had come
Oh,
out.
if it was Dracula? What kind of personality do you think he would have?
Absolutely grumpy. I was a terror among terrors.
Maria would be very peppy.
She'd be a little squirrel. Or like a cat.
She'd be like, I'm gonna be a star one day, because that's literally, she's like, my family are vampire hunters. And Richter, of course, Jock.
I think Simon would also be grumpy. I don't think there's a stoic one.
I think Trevor would have the gentleman personality because he gets Sypha.
Run, Chris, run! Ah!
Oh,
Spunks are beating me up. Oh. Go, 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 go.
I was gaslit into believing I was in Transylvania, but I know for a fact I was in Pennsylvania. Can you believe that?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I can believe that. Those Belmonts, they're kind of crazy.
I was babysitting somebody's kid, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, actually, I was babysitting you. Did you not see the old churches and the squirrels that followed you? Like, there was a multitude of squirrels, and the birds were a little too friendly, right? But like, I just assumed that was because I was in a different state, not because I was in a different country.
That's wild, bro. It always happens to you too.
I was like, okay, then where's Dracula? Dead, obviously. Like, yeah, no duh. And then the dad comes in, and the grandpa, and they're like, oh, you did such a good job protecting a citizen. Like, what are you talking about? I'm in Pennsylvania.
No, they gotta pamper their little girl. You know how it is.
I'm just saying, bro, she needs some discipline. Fast.
She'll say something like, oh, but my parents were dead. You're gonna do that when my parents were dead?
Enough is enough. You're 12 now. Maria's probably like 16th, 17th Symphony of the Night. I don't think we hear from her again after that. So we presume that she just lived a normal life and then she died.
Rest in peace.
Wrong timeline, queen. They would have loved you in the 2000s.
I know I would have. Bro, if she was still wearing pink, bro, it would be over.
I don't know why they gave her that ugly green. I get they wanted to make sure that she's like older now, so they wanted a contrast, but you can still wear pink and be older. The same person that redesigned all the characters for Symphony of the Night. All the guys look great. Girls, man, they need some work on fashion.
It always makes me feel like that they think that you can't be tough or whatever without the frill, like with frills is what it is.
Yes.
Which I always kind of squint my eyes at. I don't know how to word it, right? But it's like people are taking like concepts like, you know, say emotions, for example, and saying like, oh, are you saying that girls can't be tough without, like, they have to have emotions? And it's like, no, they're not. They have them. That's what they're saying. And if they use them, sure.
Maria is just rambunctious. She says what's on her mind. She'll be yelling and screaming to get her way, you know? She might not know that she's manipulating, but that's who she is.
If they made her a Balagale, I would have no qualms.
Clearly, Christopher agrees. The man died.
That man died seeing his future generation. Alright, buddy, you can get down any day now.
One of them does have a redesign of Maria, and they kept her old skirt and everything. And it looks perfect! I think they made her hair shorter, and it looks great. And it fits in with what that new style of Castlevania is. So I just don't know why they didn't want to do that for Symphony of the Night.
Well, did it come out before or after Symphony of the Night?
I don't know. I just remember seeing her on a poster where she does the like prayer hands. And she has animals with her. I think she has doves that come out of her or something.
Okay. Woo!
Yeah, oh, those cute little explosions.
Oh!